my god, I'm so sorry I left the wrong overlay up. My bad, you guys. You didn't really miss anything, though. You missed some APM padding. Let's see what the APMs are like. Oh man. Oh man. I love the low pylon. The safe Forge Expand, ladies and gentlemen, that he's been using all night. It's going to be in play once more. Will viOlet again violently rape and pillage? I'm pretty sure he did. Am I allowed to curse on this? I'm not sure. I'm going to anyway, even if it's... Regular spawning pool build here. Protoss tried to block the early hatch. That's a good habit to get into, really, that kind of timing, to just leave the probe there. It's not really that important to get there so early. Forge Expand with one photon cannon. Oh, but he's going to be a little safe. Nope, just one photon cannon. No real need. Both players been real passive. Expansion going down for the Zerg, so it looks like it is not of the normal speedwing variety. No aggression here, not going with the early speed. Just gonna kind of lay back. Completely walled off here at the ramp. And then gas after the expansion. Good to note. And now that the scouting overlord is left, makes it very easy to get that second gas without remorse. Thank you, John. So noted, sir. So noted, sir. Let's check the incomes here for a second. Pretty lopsided. That Forge Expand really puts the Protoss up. Look at that. I just ate my hat because it was the same amount because he was mid-transfer when I looked at how much income he had. See that? Karma gets you back. Lay a curse word, make a mistake. Scouting Overlord now sees all of the mining happening at the expansion. Got a good sense of time here. Stargate tech coming out from Attero again. He really likes it. It's a really sound way to play, as proven so far. Love the third hatch here by viOlet. Ooh, he's gonna rage the micro. Or the macro, my bad, macro. Bring it home. Nice creep spread already begun. Something I've been missing recently. I really like this build. This is like pretty identical to the one I would do when I was laddering plat style back in the day. Before I switched, I went Protoss for a while to explore new overpowered races. Because that's why I chose Zerg, because all the GSL guys, because Nesty is the whole reason I wanted to play Zerg. My age. Raping newbies. Can't go wrong. Looks like Roach is here. Roach Tech. For our Zerg friends. And a very familiar sight here. As the Void Ray harasses Speedlings mid-map. I'm having deja vu, Tasteless. I really am. Super duper late warp gate tech. Nice harassing Void Ray placement here. That's a good habit to get into. I'm gonna have to start doing that. I really skip the Stargates lately. Pretty much have fallen in love with, against Zerg, with the Archon build. Good amount of Zerglings now headed across map. They're going to take a quick peek here at the 3rd and 4th base location. Meanwhile, +1 finishing up to attack for the Protoss. Got some Phoenixes about to backdoor Betty. This could be big here against these Queens. No anti-air. Oh yeah, what are you going to do? You're just going to cherry pick drones. Cherry picking the drones as the roaches pop. Minimal losses there by the Protoss, and it looked like he took away, I don't know, a handful of drones. Putting viOlet back 5 in the drone count. Got some Hydra Tech. Got some Groove Spines, so you can extend the range of those. And Armor +1 is coming up here for the Protoss. Phoenix is going to return with one more buddy. And I say go for a queen, fellas. Nope, it's going to be all about the drones here on this visit. And that looked like 5 more get taken down. This is excellent harassment here from Attero. Although you can see viOlet droned up pretty hardcore in between. But he's not so far in the lead now. Robo coming up, double Robo with the triple Robo. What? No, okay, it's the Bay and 2 Robo. 3rd base, also immediately scouted. Great timing there for viOlet. He's all over the map. Long distance mining already? I don't know about all that. viOlet might have put those on layaway a little too soon. Triple photon cannon defense at the 3rd base. And way too much energy in Nexus. Way too much. Alright, that's pretty formidable Hydra army along with Roach Ling. So Hydra Roach Ling, the plan. And this is very much the same composition that we saw earlier tonight in the tournament. Very sound play. And we've seen it go both ways. Ooh, very nice micro here from the Protoss. Sweet force fields. And look at this. All of those Phoenixes are going to stay up. Not a single one dies. Not a single Phoenix lost. Wow. Following the battle. Pretty even supply here, although Zerg is very weak to air. And look at all those Phoenixes. Let's see how many kills they have now. 5, 2, 0, 8, 0, 5, 3. That's a lot of kills here in this little Phoenix group. Yep. Make a move over here to the rocks. Looks like they might expand toward the opponent. I don't know. Attero, what do you say there, buddy? You just gonna go through both back doors? Oh, just wants the freedom to do what he likes. Third base now completely saturated here for viOlet. the income tab slightly in favor of Attero. Just a little bit. Very even matchup here. Get a few more probes down this way, and it'll be quite the advantage for Te Protoss. Let's watch these Phoenixes head in. Let's see what they do. More drones. A little bit of air defense here, though. And escapes yet again unscathed. Very nice Phoenix Micro. Boy, it's just all very familiar, except, what are we missing? Anyone? Working on +2 to ground is the Protoss. No upgrades for air. At the end of the day, it's going to be 2-1 versus 1-0 Zerg units. 1-1 Hydras, so there we go. Working on the 2 missile attacks. Fourth base about to complete for the Protoss, and this is going to put Attero at a hugely giant lead. Both players now maxed out supply-wise, and they meet in the middle here. A lot of Corruptors here, going to take care of all of these Colossus quite easily, and viOlet's got it covered with the supply. Wow. All those probes that Attero has, not so handy. Great value here. Great composition by viOlet. That was a lot of Corruptors. And they did just the trick. Let's check the income tab though, because this is going to be rough. Zerg needs to counterattack like immediately, because there's still a good amount of cash coming in for Protoss. And here it comes. This could be the death blow. That's a giant army. viOlet also starting at the 7 o'clock position, an additional base. Right before he moves out here. And it's 196 supply to 122. This should make short work of the Protoss. viOlet with a great army comp. Doesn't even really need his Corruptors for anything at this point. Nice flank. And the Zerg is getting low. Double fronted attack here by the Zerg. And Zerg is able to break through. viOlet still pegged out at 200 supply. He's sending mad reinforcements, transferring drones, and battling up front to take down his enemy. This guy knows how to play the Zerg. Cut him off at the pass. A little bit late with the Archons. I love going straight to Archon against Zerg. Right to it. And it's seemingly just a matter of time here before the Zerg is able to turn the tide. With the loss of the additional income and the great disparity in the supply, I'm saying Zerg, Zerg. Here goes viOlet. And all unit producing structures now under siege from the Zerg player. Templars finally making their way out. Too little, too late, perhaps. Perhaps. Not really that depleted health-wise. That's a bad ramp to get stuck on, friends. Great storm location there. Chewing into a lot of the health of these units. Still too little too late, though. I fear. There's too much DPS on the field. And viOlet, with sick money in his coffers, is going to be able to keep that supply plenty high. Attero doing his best to hold on. He does have 2 functioning bases. Well, semi-functioning now that viOlet sent a little crew off to the side. And the GG comes. viOlet victorious in the second round. This is the finals of this week's rundown. I'm Rance. Thanks for bearing with me. viOlet, you're crazy. You're nuts, dude.